So Aiden, I want to do a little interview here. So Aiden, how old are you?
11.
11 years old. Brooklyn, how old are you?
6.5.
6.5. Okay, Brooklyn, what's your favorite color?
White.
White. What's your favorite color?
Definitely blue and green.
Okay, blue and green, huh? See those colors? Okay, so Aiden, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Either biologist or maybe a sports announcer, I think.
Sports announcer, like my man John Clayton here, or who?
Maybe. I'm not really sure.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
Rock star and also a mom.
A rock star? You said a rock star. I like it. All right, that's the superstars of the week. Say hello to Brooklyn. Say hello to Aiden. So you got bye, guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. There you go. Hop down, hop down. We're gonna try to do a superstars of the week during the training camp. All right, guys. Let's try to do that every week, every day. Thank you, guys. Say bye. Brooklyn was a little shy before we got up here, but she was ready to go once we started. So, yeah, you know, we're just gonna have to pick two out of the crowd during training camp. So, yeah, get ready. We'll have superstars week, 2 of them every day.
That just assures we can't ask you a hard question either.
Say again?
That just assures we can't ask you a hard question.
Yeah, I should have kept him up here. Couldn't badger me the whole time, huh? All right, ready? Here we go. What's up?
I forgot something.
Oh, thank you, Brooklyn. Brooklyn gave me a little gift, so she's also an artist, you know. Nice Picasso. Thank you, dear. Thank you, Brooklyn. Keep this up here. See, I should have kept her up here from you guys.
So you guys need some time off, or?
You know, I think you guys kind of know me by now. Not too much. You know, yeah, you know, I think for me, right now, I'm gonna probably hang out around here this weekend, and then just kind of relax for the next few days. And then I start my camps for the kids. I start traveling for that. That's gonna be fun. And then I go down to San Diego and train down there. So I got a place down there that I'm training at, and so that'll be a lot of fun. You know, just quiet time, getting ready to go. San Diego's not a bad place to be, so that'll be exciting. And then I think there's ESPYs, and then obviously the Nickelodeon Kids Sports Choice Awards, so that'll be exciting too as well. And then also we got Jermaine Kirsch's wedding, so that'll be fun. That'll be a blast. So just kind of hanging around for the most part, not going anywhere too far.
Also, there's the insurance policy that's active. And what message fans are sending all kinds of messages what this means? What do you think all these fans it means this whole lesson?
In terms of what?
What it means for your future, what you want.
The insurance policy, you mean?
The whole thing.
Oh, well, in terms of insurance policy, that's just being smart, you know. If I do have to play, this season, it's just being smart. And that's all that is, really. And I think that's the right thing to do. And then in terms of everything else, I love the game of football, and I love playing here. Hopefully it all works out. I'm just trusting it. But as you guys know, I'm not going to go into great detail about that at all. And so it's a private matter. But obviously, I'm excited about the season coming up. I'm excited to get back out there again, and I can't wait for the first whistle. I can't wait for the national anthem to go off, and I can't wait for training camp and all those things to happen. I'm grateful. So to be able to play the quarterback position in the National Football League is the best job in the world. So I'm truly excited about that.
In your mind, when training camp starts, does that begin? You're back to your job now?
Like I said, guys, I'm not going to go into great detail about that stuff. It'll work out how it's supposed to, so I'm excited about that part.
Is there any aspect of that wear on you, though? I mean, you hope to be done, and it gets weary and having to deal with it in any way at all? Or?
Does it wear on me? No. You know, I think that for me, you know, I've been through so much, you know, and just to be in this situation, be in this opportunity to have a situation like this, where I have the option to potentially be here for a very long time is pretty cool, you know. So, and I think for me, I just take one day at a time, like I always have. You know, that's never going to change for me. No matter if, you know, I'm fortunate enough to receive a lot of money from a lot of hard-earned work, or if it's, you know, I'm still working for it every day. You know, no matter what, I'm never going to change in that aspect of it all. It comes down to just working my butt off every day, and trying to win a lot of games and trying to do as much as I can to be successful, you know, for this football team, and be successful, you know, for myself and my family and all that.
How is it all not to let it become personal?
You know, I know one thing I do know is it's business, and business is one of those things. It's an interesting thing, you know, and you know, I think for me, I just look at it that way. You know, I've always understood that I'd be at this point sometime. I've always, you know, kind of worked in my mind that I had this opportunity, and it'll work out however it's supposed to work out. You know, and we'll find out what happens.
The fact that you've had to overcome some adversity before, whether that was at NC State or coming out of Wisconsin, does that work to your favor now in a situation like this, where people are kind of putting words in your mouth, putting expectations on you?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I think that it definitely helps. You know, I always say ignore the noise. You know, there's always going to be speculation. There's always going to be people talking, all that kind of stuff. And I guess that's a good thing, not a bad thing, you know, that people are talking about it, you know. So it's one of those things that you just keep preparing. You keep putting yourself in a good position to try to win on the field. Same thing off the field. And just try to be prepared to play no matter what the circumstances are. You know, having that championship mentality and continue to try to lead as much as I can, continue to try to learn as much as I can, and learn from my teammates too as well, and just be a great friend and teammate. And the more that I can do that, the better, and just continue to grow.
Do you expect a new contract when you come back?
Hopefully, you know, hopefully that's the case. You know. But, you know, God willing, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm excited about getting on the field again, you know, no matter what, you know. So, you know, it'd be nice, but if not, you know, I'll be ready to go.
Well, so talk about having Jimmy Graham, and everyone's excited to see that on the field. How's it gone so far?
Well, Jimmy looks unbelievable, as you guys have seen out here. The few times you guys have been able to come out here, you know, it's he's an exciting football player, and you know, add his talent level to our football team and what we've been able to do so far, and the tons of the guys that we have already making plays for us. It's an exciting thing, and you know, just continue to put our foot down and work. You know, me and him have been talking a lot about, you know, getting up and meeting and training together, and also some of the other guys too as well. So guys are really pumped up, you know, and really pumped up for the season. You know, we had a heartbreaker last season, and I think that even if we had won, like the first time we'd won, we still had that fire and that passion. So that's never changed for us. So that's the great exciting part about our team and our mentality of going out there and being prepared to play, and being prepared to play at a high level.
How does the group you have right now, the team you have right now, compare to where you were 12 months ago?
Well, I think we'll have to find out. You know, I think we'll have to find out, you know, as the season goes on, obviously. But in terms of our bond and our commitment to one another, it's very, very good. It's very, very strong. You know, it's been exciting. It's pretty much mostly the same guys, really. You know, for the most part. So that's a really good thing for us in terms of everybody being able to bond together and fight together, and well, trucks going by here, but for everybody to kind of be together and have that same mentality So nothing's really changed for us, you know, and hopefully we continue to elevate one another. Hopefully we continue to learn from one another and continue to try to remain humble through the process of it all and the success and some of the failures that we'll go through. We're excited about the journey of next season. We're excited about the journey of this offseason and getting away a little bit and being able to do our own thing to try to make sure that we're individually ready. But also, you know, all the things off the field for, you know, each guy that we all have. It's exciting. A lot of guys have a lot of camps, a lot of things going on, and some guys are getting married, so that's exciting and different stuff. So it's a blessing, you know, and we're all there for one another. And then when we come back, we'll be ready to go, and we can't wait to see all these fans out here and the excitement around our football team and what we can do and the possibilities. You know, I think, you know, the idea of, you know, how good our football team can be comes through the hard work and comes through the preparation and comes through the togetherness that we have and that we've shown over the past 3 years. And so I think it's going to be an exciting thing.
Right here, the Broncos used the margin of defeat in Super Bowl kind of navigating over the course of the offseason. Have you guys used this Super Bowl loss as a motivational factor, or do you try to shut it out of your mind? How do you handle it?
In terms of Super Bowl loss, I think it's a motivating factor for sure, but I don't think it's the ultimate one. You know, I think ultimately for us, when you're an ultimate competitor, you know, as a team and as an individual, the guys that we have within us, you know, I think that ultimately it comes down to we want to go out there and dominate as much as we can every game, and that's just our mindset, you know. And so when our loss, you know, we overcome things, and we're used to that. Our personalities, our experiences as young men, you know, we've all, if you asked each guy a story in their room, you know, you find something that's kind of they've really overcome. So. You know, it's one of those things that we have a lot of overcomers, and that's our mentality, and that's what we're looking forward to, and that's why we believe that we can go out there and play at a high level again, and week after week, and also because we compete at a high level against some of the best players in the National Football League, you know, every day in practice. So we're excited about that.
You know, you've seen it prior to this Minicamp. What do you think of Tyler Lockett?
Tyler looks great, you know. Tyler Lockett, he's running around, flying around, quick as can be. I'm trying to think of who I can compare him to. I don't know if I can compare him to anybody. He's got his own little vibe, which is exciting, you know. And so, you know, his ability is going to be great. He's really learning a lot. He's asking Doug Baldwin a lot of questions. He's asking Jermaine Kearse a lot of questions, those guys, and the rest of the guys too. And the wide receiver room right now, and the tight end room, and those guys, I'm around those guys a lot, and also the running backs too. You know, they're really, really close and tight knit. The other thing that I think that I'm really excited about too is the offensive line. I think that in terms of the biggest growth, obviously losing, you know, a Pro Bowler, Max Unger, you know, he's been a Pro Bowler for a few years, really. You know, losing a guy like that, it's a tough loss, you know. But then you go into it and you're excited about the next guys being able to step up, and those guys have stepped up so much and such a drastic level. It's pretty awesome to watch for the guys who haven't played center at all, you know. And so just the rapid speed and knowledge that they've learned, you know, I think that's really exciting to see too as well, and that's going to be a huge key for us, and it's going to be huge for me to be able to continue to try to be in the meeting rooms with those guys and lead those guys and learn from those guys and try to understand everything with those guys. So you know, I think everybody looks really good. We got a lot of exciting players, and the draft class was great. So that's big for us, you know, and we rely on those draft classes, and I think it's something that's going to be exciting and exciting to watch. I can't wait to preseason. You know, I would go back to my rookie year, and I think about, you know, when I was drafted, 3rd round pick, 75th overall, and I came here with a certain mindset, and I think the rest of my class did too. You know, I'll never forget that first day. the first day of rookie minicamp and all the days, the first OTAs and the first minicamp days, and being in the fire against and for the ones against those guys on defense, and just the passion that you have for the game. And then I remember coming back and having training camp and the battle you had to go through with that and getting ready to go, and then you hit preseason, and there's no better day than game day. So I'm excited for those guys to step on the field, put the jersey on the first time. The guys who are rookies and new guys we have on our team. So that'll be exciting to see too.
You said there's no real difference taking a snap from Drew and his left-handed.
No, the first one's kind of funny, and then after that, you get adjusted to it. So, Drew's done an unbelievable job, and he's really progressing really fast. Same with the rest of the centers. He's really stepping up. So that's exciting to watch.
My junior high daughter and her friends, for this question, I apologize. They're big fans of Sierra. They want to know, are you a big fan as well?
Am I a big fan of Sierra? I am a huge fan. I've always been a big fan. I'm not sure if Dave Pearson put you up to this question or the girls, but no, I'm kidding. No, yes, she's a special girl. Yeah. Yeah, no worries.
Any movie follow-ups? I'll keep it really.
Any movie follow-ups?
Any movie follow-ups after Entourage?
Oh, great movie. It's done really well, so that's a good thing. Yeah.
Personally, Russell, how did the Super Bowl loss maybe shape your mentality for this year, for this season? If it had gone another way, maybe it would change.
I've been thinking about that for the past few months. I know when I went down to San Diego starting in February, pretty much as soon as the Super Bowl was over, for those 3-4 months, I had my personal trainer down there, Ryan Flaherty. I had my mental coach, one of them, Trevor Moad, down there with me too. And so being able to think and reflect back on the whole season and being able to go through everything. And all those moments, nothing's really changed. I remember when holding up the trophy for the first time in Super Bowl 48, and the feeling I was already thinking about the next one. And same thing with this Super Bowl loss. You look forward to the next opportunity, and you got to do everything you can to get there again. And it's not easy. Playing in the National Football League and playing in the NFC West is not easy. So we're going to have to be prepared and play at a high level. And so for me, my focus is on just remembering all the good times, and also remember some of the bad ones to see how far you can go, how far you can take it, and just see how far you can grow and continue to build. And that's my challenge for me, and that's the exciting part for me is I want to see how far I can take this thing in terms of growth, in terms of knowledge, in terms of play, in terms of everything. Being 26 years old, I got a lot more years left, and so my goal is, God willing, so my goal is just to continue to, focus and continue to prepare. And like I said to you guys one time before, and I think I've said before, is, I'll never let one play define my career. And that's just my mentality. No matter how good the play is, or how bad the play is, it's a lot of plays have added up. And that's the goal. That's what you want, over your career. And I think that it's also the things that go behind the scenes in terms of the preparation. That's where you get great plays, and that's where you get a lot of wins, and that's where you get to those situations where you can be on the 1-yard line. And hopefully, when we're on the 1-yard line again, I know we will be at some point. We'll win the game, and whatever it takes. So that's the mentality there.
So with these two kids, and you've touched the lives of a lot of kids out there, especially on Tuesdays. The other angle on that, what have they meant to you?
Kids have always kind of meant a lot to me ever since growing up. One, my parents, the way they raised me. I had my brother, I had my sister, so we're all really close. And then I went to collegiate school, and everybody was a very close family. And I think that God's kind of, over the past 3 years, over the past really 6, 7 years of my life, I've really been able to think about the opportunities God's given me, you know, and opportunities at teams like the Seahawks and NC State and Wisconsin and professional baseball, Colorado Rockies and Texas Rangers, all those situations that I've been able to, you know, fortunately be in. You know, it's an opportunity to encourage people, you know, and same thing with going to Children's Hospital, doing different things with the Why Not You Foundation and stuff. You know, for me, it's about other people, you know, and I'm grateful. You know, I'm grateful to be in the position that I'm in, you know, and to be able to hopefully lead a lot of people and encourage a lot of people. So that's what life's about, you know, and just trying to, you know, continue to have success, but also as you're doing that, as you're having success, share that success, you know, with people, and that's what life's about. Yeah, the vibe just continues to be positive, you know, and it's always exciting to see guys like, you know, Marshawn come in the locker room, and guys get pumped up for that. We all get pumped up for that. That's exciting. We see guys like Michael Bennett come in the locker room, Bruce Irvin. You know, I know when Cliff and Jimmy had to go, sadly, because of, you know, funerals and stuff, when they came back, just the love that we all shared to them, and they were really, you know, open up their arms to us, to accept us too as well, and that's what it's about. You know, it's a team, it's a family, and this family is really important to all of us.
Hey, Russell, when you have the one-word tweets, are they related to your contract, and where'd you come up with reciprocity?
Reciprocity? That's a good word. I didn't come up with that word. That word's in the dictionary. You know, I like to give some dictionary words out there every once in a while, you know, and so, you know, in terms of that, you know, no. The answer is no, simply. But in terms of reciprocity, it's a good word. I think everybody should use it. It's important for everybody to be able to. It's a reciprocal relationship. Yeah. We're all learning, you know.
That one, are we good? Thanks, Russell.
Thank you guys. Go Hawks. Yeah.